Hey, this is Benji Bruce with SpeakingLifestyle.com, and I've always wondered, what do the top speakers do differently? What are these guys doing to actually get on stages, get gigs, get paid gigs? What do the top speakers do differently? And when I was actually at an event, a recent event, I was talking to this lady. She was a fitness trainer, and she was talking about just marketing, and we were just talking about it. I was telling her about how I get clients, how I get speaking gigs, and she didn't really know too much about marketing. She knew everything about the fitness world, how to stay fit, nutrition, all this stuff, but she didn't know how to get clients. And that's the same with speakers. It's like, how do I get the gigs? How do I get on stage? So it all comes down to the whole business. And I've always wondered, how do you become outrageously successful as a speaker? And I figured that it comes down to one thing. You see, when I was at an event maybe 2.5 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, I was talking to this girl, and she used to work for T. Harv Eker and a lot of different other speakers, really well-known speakers. So I asked her, I was like, hey, what are these guys doing differently? What's their mindset? What are these guys doing differently than everyone else? And she said something that I completely agree with. She said that they're always learning. No matter what, they're always learning. They're always getting better. Now think about that. Someone like T. Harv Eker, where he is already a multimillionaire, already built this huge business, she said the difference is that they're always learning, no matter what. As a speaker, if you want to grow an outrageously successful business, you have to focus on continued growth. And I've always thought, okay, maybe people are saying this because they're talking about having a mentor and buying new training because they want me to buy their stuff. So that's what I've always thought in the back of my head. But really, that's how it works. That's how you build a successful business. I was reading this thing. Well, I heard an interview with Mark Zuckerberg. Well, about Mark Zuckerberg, and the guy from LinkedIn, Reid Hoffman. He was talking about Mark, and he said Mark Zuckerberg is a learning machine. That he was invested in this guy from the second he saw him, because this guy is focused, just a learning machine. That's all he does, just gets better at everything he does. And that's what you have to do as a speaker. You have to focus on getting better, whether that's through having a mentor, speaker training, whatever it is, you have to get better. I was talking with a real estate agent, and she was talking about, I was trying to get her to read more, because I'm always about books. I'm like, you got to read more, get new information, because that's how you get better. And she was like, oh yeah, but I just need to get listings. I just need to sell more houses and get more buyers. I said, the answer is in a book. It's right there. Go to YouTube. The answer is there. And she couldn't see it. It was she literally couldn't see that the answer is in a book. It's on YouTube. Someone is training her. So I told her, I was like, look, before you learned real estate, before you knew how to do just real estate in general, you had to get training to figure all this stuff out. You went to school, they trained you, you took a test to become a real estate agent. And no matter how many times you sat down before you were a real estate agent, no matter how many times you sat down and said, okay, I'm gonna try to figure this out. I'm gonna try to figure out how to be a real estate agent. No matter how many times you did that, you couldn't figure it out. You had to get the training. The same with speaking, the same with business, the same with just marketing and selling in general. You have to get the training. You have to keep growing. If you're not constantly reading, if you're not constantly watching YouTube videos to get more training, audiobooks, just hanging around mentors, if you think that people are just trying to sell you something and you just don't want to buy stuff, you're in the wrong mode. You have to get into the mode of continuous growth, continuous learning. Be that Mark Zuckerberg, be the learning machine. That's how you become an outrageously successful speaker. I guarantee you all the top speakers, they're always learning. That's just how it works. So keep learning, keep growing. This is Benji Bruce from Speaking Lifestyle. Have a nice day.